And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. In today's video, we are going to be previewing the Super Bowl 55, the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a matchup. We got young quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who did win a Super Bowl against my 49ers last year. He is just 25 years old, an incredible young talent in our game today and just playing absolutely amazing. Going up against Tom Brady. Crazy to think it is going to be Tom Brady's 10th Super Bowl appearance. He is 6-3 in Super Bowls. So Brady is looking for his 7th Super Bowl ring in this one. And yeah, what a matchup this is. And, both teams, I give a lot of credit to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I did not think, at least in the first season, that Brady would be able to go all the way back to the Super Bowl. So, they really did a tremendous job. And, that offense, they put up some numbers this season. Tampa Bay, they go 11-5. And, yeah, they had to win 3 road games to get to the Super Bowl. And now they become the first team in Super Bowl history to be a home team hosting the Super Bowl. So, that has got to be absolutely exciting for Buccaneers fans out there. That is definitely a dream come true scenario. And so, what a game this is going to be. And, looking at, the matchups, let's take a look at some of the numbers. So welcome in everyone to the live show. If you have any thoughts or, predictions as well, we also, want to get into my picks for this game, who I got winning the game. And, I am going to take the Chiefs in this one. I think the Chiefs are going to be able to, hold off Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I think both teams are going to score a lot in this game, but I think the Chiefs are going to find a way to win. And I think it's going to be a very close game. And with it being high scoring, I'm going to say I'm predicting 30-27 is going to be my prediction. And I've got the Kansas City Chiefs winning in this one. And so, I'm predicting the Chiefs to win. And for them, they will have won back-to-back Super Bowls if that is the case for them. And for the Buccaneers, of course, Brady looking for his 10th Super Bowl ring, 7th Super Bowl ring, but 10th Super Bowl appearance for him. Welcome in, everyone. We got Tyler Burbeck. So great to have you here joining us. And thank you, everyone, because I know it is a late stream tonight, but really wanted to put this content out as soon as I could possibly do it. So really happy to be here. Tyler is predicting picking the Chiefs to blow out the Buccaneers 34-21. I love this prediction a lot. And I do think, with how explosive the Kansas City Chiefs offense with, Travis Kelce. And then, of course, you got Tyreek Hill as well. So 2 explosive playmakers. And, Patrick Mahomes, his ability to keep a lot of plays alive, and his ability to, even when he's backing up, he can just throw rockets with his arm. So, I think the Chiefs, I think, that they could definitely be putting up some big time points in this game. We got Alejandro. Welcome in to the show. Kelly, my player of the game. So we're not talking about basketball here, but appreciate the thoughts on the basketball game. But Kelly Oubre Jr., another big shout out for his 40-point performance. And LeBron and the Lakers taking on the Nuggets tonight. But I am a 49ers fan, so it pains me to pick other teams I dislike. Yet Tom Brady more than I do the Chiefs. I am right there with you, Tyler. That is my thought process as well. Looking at this matchup, I really would rather not see any of these two teams, in the Super Bowl. But it is what it is. And so, as a 49ers fan, I do not want to see Brady get a 7th Super Bowl ring. So I will be picking, rooting for the Chiefs in this one. But yeah, best of luck to both teams out there. And, may the best team win on Sunday. We got Grim Phoenix. Welcome in to the show. Great to have you here and great to have everyone checking in. Love to hear everyone's thoughts, predictions, and what you're thinking heading into the Super Bowl on Sunday. I picked the Chiefs over the Buccaneers. I don't care about the score game, so therefore, come on, let's go. So we got another prediction for the Chiefs here. So it is looking heavily favorite. Now we got a Bucks prediction. So great to see here for the Cole. Welcome in to the show. He's got Bucks 38-35. So another close, high scoring game. And yeah, that is what I'm, predicting here. I think it will, both offenses, I think, are going to, put up a ton of points in this game. And yeah, looking at, the defenses here and where they ranked. Tampa Bay, they had the 6th best defense this season, at least in allowing yards per game. And yeah, they came ranked right behind my 49ers. We came in at 5th. So we were the 5th ranked defense this season, which is incredible, considering all of the guys that we were out this season. And yeah, that's a testimony to, Robert Saleh being incredible at defensive coordinator. And yeah, best of luck to him. Really happy to see him get a head coaching job now with the New York Jets. So best of luck to Robert Saleh. It will be a high score game. We got Jason. Welcome in to the show. So I will predict Chiefs winning 45-42. Great prediction here, and appreciate everyone checking in. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of high scoring predictions, and that's what I'm leaning towards as well. And so yeah, we've seen some, I'm predicting 30-27, but really love to see in the 40s. Cause yeah, I mean, with how, these two quarterbacks, they can, really put up some numbers. Alejandro has got Tampa Bay winning this game. Also, nice. That is awesome. Just like me, incredible. 49ers and San Francisco Giants. That is incredible. And yeah, welcome in, everyone. Great to see you here. So yeah, let's looking at this preview. So yeah, looking at Tom Brady's stats for this past season of what he did. He completed 65.7% of his passes. 401 passes completed out of 610 attempts for Tom Brady, and he had 40 touchdowns and threw just 12 interceptions. So came out with a quarterback rating of 102.2. And for a quarterback that is 43 years old, those are incredible numbers. And 4,633 passing yards. So Tom Brady is still proving at the age that he is at that, he can still play this game at a high level. And yeah, again, I give him a lot of credit to help take this Buccaneers team, to that next level and, get as far as they have gotten. Of course, for them, the goal is not done yet. They have to play one more game. And I thought it was an interesting story. I don't know which player it was, but, they had tears in their eyes after winning the NFC Championship. And Tom Brady was like, come on, man, stop crying. We still got one more game to go. And so, you love to see Brady really putting things into perspective because, yeah, it is a mindset. And, you don't just get to 10 Super Bowls like Brady has if you don't, have mental toughness. You don't know how. You have to have that mindset. And, a lot of athletes, some are really gifted athletically and, they don't have that great of a mindset or their mental toughness is maybe not as strong as other players. And yeah, that of course is a big challenge of playing sports at the highest level, being able to, go through the daily grind and putting in the work that it takes. And yeah, being willing to fail and to keep going at it. And so that's what you admire about these players that, get to the highest stage and to be playing this game. So it really is incredible. Let's see. Did you know this Saturday will be the 10th anniversary of Super Bowl XLV? Let's see. So that would be Super Bowl 15 when the Green Bay Packers defeated the over. Okay, so so that I think that was Super Bowl 45. So yeah, so I'm still kind of figuring out the Roman numerals there, numeral numbers. Yeah, I remember that Super Bowl. That was the one Rodgers and the Packers going up against the Steelers. It's just crazy how fast time is flying by to think that that was, 10 years ago. And yeah, I'm with you. I did not want to see the Steelers get a seventh Super Bowl. So, I was going for the Packers in that one. I was playing Madden 21 as the Chiefs, and I beat Tampa Bay 65-52. Imagine if this happened in real life. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy if we see a score like that. I mean, we could, I mean, with how big these offenses are, but I think, yeah, I don't think it will be that high of a scoring game, but that would just be insane. And you never know what could happen. I'm definitely more interested watching the Puppy Bowl on Animal Planet over this year's Super Bowl as a 49ers fan. I wish we could have seen Seahawks, Titans, man. That would have been so. Yeah, I'm with you, Tyler. This Super Bowl again. With as a 49ers fan, it really makes it tough for us, and also to Raiders fans as well, because Chiefs are in their division, and of course Tom Brady. And from what I've heard, Raider fans are going for the Bucs in this game, which makes sense because you wouldn't want to necessarily go for your division rival. But yeah, depending on you never know circumstances. But yeah, that's what's kind of about this Super Bowl as a 49ers fan. Both of these teams, yeah, we don't want to see Brady win another ring, and we don't want to see Mahomes win another ring after knocking us out last year. But yeah, between those two, I am going to go with the Chiefs here because, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't want to see Brady win another ring. I have a ton of respect, though, and I admire the work he has done in the game and what he continues to do. So I have a tremendous amount of respect, and he is really, again, putting himself in, trying to cement himself in the discussion, and as arguably the best quarterback in the game. But that's still something we won't really evaluate that till post playing career for him. But yeah, you got to give respect to him for what he has accomplished in his career. And, the fact that he's still playing at the age of 43 now. And I think he is going to try to play until age 45. And that would just be crazy. And yeah, I hope he does it because, to me, I think that would inspire a lot of other people to, keep playing into their 40s, or even though for those people, that think that, that their playing days are behind them, or, for those that think it's too late, it's never too late, to get back on the grind, working out, putting in the work, and, hoping you can find a tryout somewhere to get noticed and picked up and get an opportunity. But yeah, Titans, it would have been phenomenal to see them make a run. And, that was tough for them when they got knocked out and, against the Ravens. So yeah, let's see. I want 49ers to get Jace Horn. Oh, wow. I have not heard of the name, so I'm going to have to look up some research on that. But I'm going to guess, or yes, I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess quarterback. But yeah, let me just write that down for a sec here. So I'll check that out later when I get a chance. But appreciate that. I hope it's San Francisco versus Oakland in Super Bowl 56. And yeah, of course, Raiders now are in Vegas, but I know all of us are still adjusting to the fact that they don't play in Oakland anymore. But I'm with you. I hope we see that. And, we could. I mean, the Raiders, give them some credit. They, I think, played much better than, I think people thought they would. And they came up just short, making the playoffs. So, they could definitely be a team that takes that next leap next year and becomes a playoff team. And yeah, I hope in our lifetime, for all of us, that we do see a 49ers and Raiders Super Bowl, because, that would be incredible. I would love to see that just because of, how intense the rivalry is. And I mean, I know the rivalry is probably not going to be as intense with them moving to Vegas, but, it's still going to be there. 49ers and Raiders, I mean, every 4 years when we get after it, Especially for me, having been to a couple of 49ers Raiders games in my lifetime, there's nothing like the feeling of going to the game that day, a game like that. I want revenge Super Bowl 56, 49ers versus Bills. 49ers win 38-28. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it, Tyler. I'm definitely with you. I think Buffalo, I definitely think Buffalo could be a candidate to get to the Super Bowl next year in the AFC. I mean, to get as far as they did to the AFC Championship. Yeah, they came up just short, but next year they could take that next leap, and I definitely see us being able to get back to the Super Bowl. So I love it. 49ers, Bills, Super Bowl next year. That would be incredible. And yeah, cannot wait till we get to next season. I want to see the Chiefs win so the Raiders can be jealous of their division rival. Laughing from the 33 film. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is funny. Yep. Really always appreciate the sense of humor and the jokes here. There's nothing like combining humor and sports. Really, it's incredible. So yeah, that awesome. That is funny there. Appreciate that, Grim. You think Jimmy G deserves to be a 49er because of this season? My honest opinion is, I think you still give Jimmy Garoppolo another year of starting. And, because I feel like, when he's been healthy, he has shown you, that he just plays incredible. He, completes his passes. When he starts, I think he's 23-7. So, he has a really great record when starting. And so when healthy, Jimmy Garoppolo puts up numbers and also does so in big games so he can handle those pressure moments. And yeah, obviously he's still young, and in terms of like how many games he has started in his NFL career. So, I still think there's, he's still improving. And yeah, I think, but yeah, it is fair to say that he hasn't been healthy because 2 out of 3 seasons, he pretty much missed all the year or the whole season essentially. And so, yeah, that's really the one big knock on Jimmy Garoppolo. But in my opinion, it's not enough to say not start him for this season. So yeah, I think you start him, and if you draft a young quarterback, you can have Garoppolo mentor that young quarterback. So yeah, I still think even if the Niners do draft a young quarterback in the upcoming draft, I still believe Jimmy G will be the starter. And yeah, barring of course a Deshaun Watson trade. But yeah, I don't know how likely that is that it could get done. But who knows? I mean, I would be super pumped if we could get Deshaun Watson and, for at least the right asking price. 49ers versus Bengals. Niners win 55-24. I love it. Never count out Joe Burrow there with the Bengals. Again, that was just super heartbreaking, that he tore his ACL and, it ended his season. And, the Bengals, yeah, I mean, I enjoy watching the games that Burrow had started this year. And when he went down with the injury, it really sucked. And so, yeah, praying for speedy, healthy recovery for Joe Burrow. And yeah, that team, I think he's going to really help them. And, they could be an up and coming team, to look out for that, I think is going to improve. And the 49ers versus Bengals, it will be, 49ers would destroy the Bengals if that was the matchup. So yeah, looking at the preview, really, this is awesome. Thank you again, everyone, checking in. I love, talking football here and, getting excited, especially because, yeah, I mean, as a 49er fan, right now we just cannot wait for next season. And yeah, going through the playoffs, it's heartbreaking that we're not in it in this year's tournament. But yeah, you get through it, and after Sunday, it's going to be on to next season. So I cannot wait. I'm super pumped, and to be documenting another 49ers season on this channel. And yeah, it's just so amazing. And so yeah, so looking at Brady's numbers, put up pretty great numbers this past season. And yeah, now moving to Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he had another incredible season, completed 66.3% of his passes, 390 passes completed, out of 588 attempts. He had 38 touchdowns through only 6 interceptions. So Patrick Mahomes takes care of the football. He rarely ever throws interceptions. And then he had a QBR rating, quarterback rating of 108.2, and Patrick Mahomes threw for 8.1 yards per pass attempt. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. You throwing for that many yards, that means the passes he's completing, they're being completed for, a good chunk of yardage. And also with Mahomes, he's got an incredible arm strength, so he can make those deep throws, and especially with velocity as well. And something that he does very well is, he can back up from, let's say, if pressure is coming right at him, he has the ability to back up and use that arm strength of his to, flick his wrist and throw the football and throw, a deep pass. And so, when you have that kind of a skill set and his ability to run as well and be mobile, he is incredibly talented. And yeah, so it's going to be intriguing to see how he plays in this game. And, against, the Buccaneers, they got the 6th best defense this past year. So Buccaneers defense, they had a great season. And it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to, try to stop Mahomes as much as they can. I mean, to be honest, I'm glad that didn't happen because, the move did not make sense because, Brady to the 49ers, that would have been just a short-term move. And, we, are looking for a long-term solution. But yeah, I know it could be, I could definitely see, appreciate the comment though, Jason. But yeah, in my opinion, I think, I'm happy that, we didn't end up going after Brady because yeah, it didn't make sense to me, but obviously with him growing up a 49ers fan, it would have been awesome to see him, go play for his childhood team. Really awesome to see though Brady accomplishing what he is or what he has been able to accomplish, being from the Bay Area or being from California. Yeah. And from the Bay Area, from San Mateo, just incredible. If the Buccaneers get their logo in the middle of the field for the Super Bowl, I'm going to go on because that would really signal home field advantage. Yeah, I'm with you, Tyler. I don't know how much of an impact it would have on players, seeing that home field logo, but I'm with you. I think, it definitely, who knows? It could get at least, if you're the Chiefs, you feel like it's a road game. And that might throw you off your game a little bit because it is a Super Bowl. And normally Super Bowls are notorious for, kind of having a neutral, like 50-50 with the fans that are, there representing the teams. So yeah, that, we'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting. I know certain routines that they have kept in their home team celebrations. I think they're not going to be using them in the Super Bowl. Like I think they do some type of cannon thing that they launched there. I don't know if it's on on touchdowns, but they do something with the cannons there. And I heard that is not going to be going on Sunday. So yeah, it's intriguing, sort of little tiny or little fine details that, some things that you just wonder or, that a lot of people I think never really end up finding out about until maybe later. But well, I have to get going because I have to finish my important study work before Super Bowl 55. See you later, bro, and God bless. Thank you so much for this, Grim. Really appreciate you taking your time to check in here. So thank you again. It was awesome chatting with you, and have a great rest of your night. Take care, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, looking at Mahomes and his season, just 6 interceptions. 108.2 quarterback rating and the 8.1 yards per pass attempt. He threw for 4,740 passing yards. So another incredible season. And just a couple years ago, his first full season in the NFL, and I believe he did win the MVP that season. He threw for over 5,000 passing yards. So Mahomes, he has just been off to a absolutely insane hot start. And, if you're a Chiefs fan, I definitely know, you couldn't be happier to have a guy like Patrick Mahomes, to lead your franchise for, the next 10 plus years and more. So, yeah, that is very exciting. Let me H2O, get some water real quick. Thank you again, everyone, checking in. This is awesome. We are previewing the Super Bowl 55, the Chiefs taking on the Buccaneers. And so, yeah, now we are moving to looking at the Chiefs offense and looking at some of their explosive playmakers and players to watch in this game and to see how they're going to perform. And the first one we're starting with here is wide receiver Tyreek Hill. And yeah, what an incredible season he had this past year. He had 87 receptions for 1,276 yards and 15 touchdowns. So he's an explosive playmaker on this Chiefs offense. And then at tight end, you got Travis Kelce, who did actually break George Kittle from the 49ers, broke his record for most receiving yards as a tight end. And so, yeah, congratulations to Kelce. And, I definitely expect George Kittle, I think he's going to come right back out this upcoming season and be able to break Kelce's record. But yeah, Kelce had 1,416 receiving yards this year. He had 105 catches. He had 11 touchdowns in 15 games. So really put up some incredible numbers. And yeah, in my opinion, George Kittle is the best tight end in football. And I would go as far as to say the best player in the NFL right now. And, I say that because, you look at the work he is doing behind the scenes, the workouts and the training he is doing. And yeah, I think, we are barely seeing him enter the prime of his career. And I think, with him, I think he's 26, 27 right now. So yeah, I think, we have barely seen the beginning of George Kittle, I think, is just going to keep putting out monstrous seasons. So yeah, also Travis Kelce, he is definitely up there in the discussion of, the best tight ends in the game. But in my opinion, I think Kittle, it does rank above him. And, another huge part of Kittle's game is Kittle's run blocking game. I mean, he is incredible at run blocking. And, he loves to run block just as much as he loves to, make those catches and make those insane moves to make defenders miss and obviously get all of those missed tackles. And so you love, the yak machine, George Kittle, yards after the catch, along with on the 49ers, Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. So yeah, Travis Kelce, again, another great, phenomenal talent who just keeps putting up big numbers. So he is another key target to watch in this game. So yeah, Chiefs, of course, yeah, they got some explosive playmakers. They also got Le'Veon Bell that they can use in the receiving game or in the running game. And looking at the running back situation, let's see. Good. Oh, appreciate that. We got good luck to the Bulls on Friday and then Saturday doubleheader against Orlando. Yeah, appreciate that, Tyler. Really means a lot. And yeah, we're taking on Orlando on Friday. And yeah, I believe, so it sounds like it's a doubleheader for us. So I haven't seen who we play after Friday. But yeah, it would make sense. It would be Orlando as they do that, back-to-back series as they have done this season. And yeah, we need it. We lost against the Knicks. We beat the Knicks the first game. But yeah, last time we lost just by 4. So that was a rough loss there. So really key to get back on track. So yeah, looking at the Chiefs running back situation, you got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and this season in 181 rushing attempts, he had 803 rushing yards, averaging 4.4 yards a carry. So yeah, put up pretty decent numbers. And of course, you had Le'Veon Bell as well to be, a backup. And, he put up some good numbers. And, also he was used in the receiving game for the Chiefs. So, yeah, this Chiefs offense, they got some playmakers. Now, when you're looking at the Chiefs defense and where they ranked this season, they did rank 16th in the NFL in yards per game. And so, defense was all right. But, with how explosive that their offense is, the key for the Chiefs is that the defense, they just have to get enough stops. And if the Chiefs are going to win this game, yeah, against, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and what is, yeah, they got an explosive offense. It's going to be key if the Chiefs defense gets some stops in this game. Because, yeah, I think, yeah, we are going to see a high scoring game. And whatever defense in this game can, make, of course, the most stops, key stops in this game, they're probably going to be the team that ends up winning. And yeah, with the Buccaneers having a 6th ranked defense, that is where, the Buccaneers do have the edge over the Chiefs in this game. Buccaneers have a better defense coming into this matchup. And so, it's going to be intriguing, and, looking forward to seeing it. And with both offenses being so explosive, you'd love to see offense and love to see explosive plays. And I think we will see a lot of that on Sunday. Let me get some water real quick. So, yeah, looking at the defensive numbers, the Buccaneers defense, they allowed 355 points this season, allowing 22.2 points a game and just 327 yards a game. So, yeah, again, very impressive. That has them ranked 6th. And now for the Kansas City Chiefs, they allowed 362 points. And so also pretty nice low, 22.6 points a game, and they averaged 358 yards allowed per game. And so, yeah, not bad for the Chiefs defense. And so now we are moving on to the Buccaneers and looking at their offense and, key players to watch in this one. So for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, again, we mentioned the quarterback battle, of course, with Tom Brady going up against Patrick Mahomes. And yeah, Brady, still doing it, still playing at a high level and putting up big numbers. And yeah, that's very impressive to me because, I would have expected that with him, playing in his 40s, I felt like, we would have probably saw him put up okay numbers. Because, yeah, I think a lot of people wondered how would Brady respond after, last year when he gets bounced in, the wild card round in the playoffs. Patriots lost that game against the Titans. And so, yeah, you wondered how was he going to respond after, losing or after that season. And so, yeah, I think Tom Brady has answered the bell. He has answered the challenge this year, coming out. Putting together a great season and doing so still at the age, doing so at the age of 43. That is just very, impressive. And so, yeah, looking at the weapons on offense for the Buccaneers, you got wide receiver Mike Evans, who is just 27 years old, had an incredible season. He had 70 catches for 1,006 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns in 16 games. And also another reunion for Tom Brady as tight end Rob Gronkowski, who had spent 9 years with the Patriots before joining Tom Brady with the Buccaneers in the offseason. That was a big under the radar move, bringing Gronkowski back and reuniting him with Tom Brady, and he had a great season. Gronkowski had 45 catches for 623 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. So, yeah, look for that connection on Sunday from Brady to Gronkowski, something we saw so often in New England with the Patriots. And now, it seems crazy to be seeing that connection, in another uniform as, now Brady and Gronkowski with the Buccaneers. Now, also on this Buccaneers offense, they got another young, talented wide receiver, Scotty Miller, who is just 23 years old. He had 33 catches for 501 yards this season and had 3 touchdowns. So, for him and, being as young as he is, I think for him, the key to go in this game is, just play to your strengths, play to your ability, relax out there. And yeah, I think he will be a good target for Brady to go to. And, because I don't think, obviously the Chiefs defense, they're going to be more focused on, Evans and Gronkowski probably, so I think Miller, probably will be able to get open on a lot of plays. And yeah, so I think, look to see him possibly, be a key player that could break out for the Buccaneers. And yeah, with him being so young, you don't know how he is going to respond to the pressure playing in his first Super Bowl. So that's going to be intriguing to watch. And also, the Buccaneers got another young wide receiver, Chris Godwin, who is just 24 years old. Now, he played in 12 games this past season. He had 65 catches for 840 yards and 7 touchdowns. So he's also another target for Brady to go to. So a lot of weapons on this Buccaneers offense. And again, they are so explosive. And so, I think you are going to see them, the Buccaneers offense really put up a lot of points. And with them having a good defense, I think, it's going to be, a good challenge for the Chiefs. And so, I think it will be a very close game. But yeah, I think it's going to be, high scoring game. But I do think the Chiefs will come out on top just barely in this game. And so, I'm really looking forward to watching the game on Sunday. And yeah, looking at the Buccaneers running back situation, they got Ronald Jones, who had 192 carries for 978 yards this past season. He averaged 5.1 yards per carry and had 7 rushing touchdowns. So he has been, putting up some nice runs. And yeah, Leonard Fournette as well, another running back for the Buccaneers, put up decent numbers. In 13 games, he had 97 carries for 367 yards, which worked out to a 3.8 yards average per carry, and he had 6 touchdowns. So yeah, that is looking at the Buccaneers offense. So yeah, a couple of young, wide receivers to go to. And then, of course, you got the tight end Gronkowski. You got wide receiver Mike Evans. Of course, you got Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette at the running back position. So yeah, I think this Buccaneers offense will, put up a lot of points. And also the Chiefs offense as well, with Travis Kelce, with, Sammy Watkins. And so, they got Sammy Watkins and they got Tyreek Hill with the Chiefs. And yeah, this is going to be a really offensive matchup in this Super Bowl with both Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. And yeah, they both had incredible seasons to get to where they have gotten to now, matching up in the Super Bowl. And with the veteran Brady, 43 years old, playing in his 10th Super Bowl, that is just insane. And, hearing that Brady is going to try to play until he's 45, that is really awesome to hear. And I hope he does it because, yeah, I think that is going to really inspire so many athletes around the world and really put a lot of faith and belief in pretty much anyone out there that, you can accomplish your dreams. If you put in the hard work, you have the faith and you have the mental toughness. And yeah, that's what it takes. And, Brady doesn't get to 10 Super Bowls if he doesn't, have mental toughness and, because to be able to play at the highest level and to keep yourself, and not allow the pressure to get to you, you have to have mental toughness. You have to be able to relax. And yeah, your body, obviously the repetitions, the work that you put in behind the scenes in practice, in the weight room, all of those things are so that on game day, your body is used to those motions. And when you need to go to your body in those critical in-game situations, your body is there for you. It's not going to let you down because your body it is about muscle memory. And, that's why, no matter what sport you're looking at, the practice behind the scenes, that's where, the champions are made. The famous quote, champions are made when no one is watching. And yeah, that is so true because, no matter how hard someone could be potentially working, there always could be someone out there that is outdoing your routine. that is probably working just as hard as you, if not harder. So to me, you always have to be trying to improve, trying to elevate your game. Cause yeah, and that's the true mindset of a champion. Because no matter how much success they have accomplished, they are continuing to grind and put in the work to get better. So man, I really wish the the Dolphins, I think. Yeah, nice. So yeah, I was trying to make out the emoji there, so that is cool that it shows up on there. We're taking on the Buccaneers. Man, the Dolphins were robbed of a playoff spot. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. Sometimes some really potentially exciting teams. They get left out of making the playoffs, coming up just short. And yeah, Miami, yeah, I give them a lot of credit. This season they had a lot of big wins. Tua, played well in a lot of games. And so I think that Dolphins team really performed, I think probably better than what they thought they could accomplish. So yeah, Dolphins, are going to be another team to pay close attention to. They are going to be much more improved going into next year. And yeah, that would have been, very intriguing to see that matchup, and especially with them being both from Florida. And so, that would have been, an incredible matchup. And so, yeah, this Super Bowl is, it's going to be a good one. I think it will be a close game. And if you like offense, this is the Super Bowl for you. Two quarterbacks that are explosive, putting up a ton of passing yards, and, will complete a ton of passes. And, you're going to see them, connect to their targets. And so, yeah, both teams with great playmakers. And, this game is going to come down to, I think, which defense can, make more, obviously, or make more stops than the other and makes key stops. Because, I think with both teams putting up a lot of points, certain teams in this game could take momentum. And so, I think, of course, it's always important to come out from the gate, strong, and try to put the pressure on your opponent. I think. And yeah, that's the thing with Brady. If you look at his Super Bowl history, I mean, it is crazy the things he has done. I mean, the comeback, back in 2018 against the Falcons, that's just insane. Being down 28-3, being down 25 points in a Super Bowl. Everyone wrote that Super Bowl off. It was in the bag for the Falcons, and Brady wills that Patriots team. They come all the way back, and they end up winning that game. I mean, that is just insane. Definitely one of the greatest comebacks in Super Bowl history. So that's the thing. Brady, he does not clamper down under pressure. He answers the bell, and, the more times that you do it, I think, the better that you get at it. And yeah, really the key here in playing in these kind of games is, to not allow the pressure to get to you. But the way that you don't allow that to happen is, visually, it's with your mindset. Your mindset, you have got to visualize yourself winning the game or accomplishing, what you visualize yourself accomplishing in the game. And, you can do that through visualization, tactics. You can, meditate and essentially, visualize yourself, coming through in the big moments. And, your mind is pretty much what you do is you're tricking your body into thinking it's already happened. And this is a key trick that key tactic that I recommend for anyone out there. If you're working towards a goal, close your eyes and visualize yourself accomplishing what you want to do, and your body, you will actually psychologically trick your body into thinking that result has already happened. And then from there, that's where you apply action. You have the mindfulness to know that you got to put in the work to fulfill that dream. And so, that's what it takes to win a championship. To have a championship mindset, you got to visualize yourself winning, accomplishing it. And in those big moments, that's how you can't be afraid of failure. Because when I was playing baseball in high school, I was that person that I was afraid of the big moments. I didn't have mental toughness. No one had taught me mindset, and that especially because in baseball, mindset, or I think the baseball is 90% mental, 10% physical, and I feel like any sport you can really say that is the case. You really have to master the mental aspect of the game. And so, that's how, these situations, you can't be afraid of failure. And that's how you go out there and you relax. Because in your mind, if you're not afraid to fail, you're not afraid to know that because it's all about preparation. If you know that you put in the work behind the scenes, you prepared as hard as you could for that game, and you leave it all on the line, you technically can be content with the results if you come up short. But if you know that you cheated yourself in the off season, you didn't put the grind in that you should have, or you could have did one more push up or something, and you come up just short at the end of the season. So it's all about believing in the preparation and being able to understand that whatever happens, I can live with the results. If I come up short in this big moment, I know I prepared for this moment. And if you have that mindset, I guarantee you go in there, you relaxed, and you play to your strengths and abilities and come through. So yeah, I think that is huge. Obviously, to get to this point, mental toughness, and Tom Brady has definitely mastered that aspect of his game. Greatest Super Bowl pick was angering the Patriots fans. I took underdog Eagles to win, and I was right. And I was shocked because I only did it because, oh, wow, that is so cool. Such a memorable Super Bowl that was. Eagles winning that game was incredible. And Nick Foles, that was such a awesome game to see. And that was another high scoring game. And yeah, I definitely think, I'm not sure if I think Patriots were favored in that game, but Eagles definitely, I think, had to be, pretty substantial underdog, at least for what it was. And, for them to come in there and win that game, that was incredible. And so let me get some water real quick. So yeah, we're going to be wrapping up the Super Bowl preview here. Thank you again so much, everyone, for checking out the video. I really appreciate all your support. And if you haven't done so, please smash up that like button. It really helps out the channel, helps out the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube can recommend this video to as many football fans out there. So thank you again, everyone. Really appreciate all your support. And let me know if you would like down below in that comment section. Love to get your thoughts, perspectives, and predictions of Super Bowl 55, the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for my Super Bowl prediction, I am predicting the Chiefs to win in this one 30-27 against the Buccaneers. I think both offenses are going to, put up a lot of points in this game. I think it will be a high scoring game. And yeah, I think it will be close as well, though. And, whatever defense is going to be able to make those key stops, will come out on top in this game. So that is my prediction. Love to hear all of your predictions if you haven't already shared. So if you would like to, let me know in the comment section. And if you happen to be watching this stream later, love to hear your thoughts on the Super Bowl matchup and what you're predicting. And so really appreciate that, everyone. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you again, everyone. You truly are the best. Really appreciate all the support. Cannot wait to see you, everyone, again. And as always, until next time, we'll see you all on the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Take care and strive for greatness. We'll see you later, everyone. Super Bowl 55 on Sunday. Woo!